Hey subscribers, it's Labor Day weekend. I'm going to go ahead and begin my hunt with this tot lot. Now I've been here once or twice before and I've never gotten really anything good. I'm hoping to change that. We'll see. Stand by and let's go ahead and begin the hunt. Okay, looks like my first find is one of those new Shield pennies. Just right underneath the surface, coming up as a 76, 77 on the Garrett AT Pro. And on to the next one. Oh, now isn't that cute? A My Little Kitty hair beret. Surface find. Yeah. Of course, that could have very well been a gold ring or a silver necklace or a gold bracelet. So if you're out there and you're in the tot lots and you're finding this kind of stuff, that's a good sign. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one there, let it sit. Somebody, small kid, might come after it. All right, on to the next one. Okay, looks like my next find is a dime. I don't know if it's clad or not. It's tail side up. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. Who knows? Could be a 64. It's most likely clad though. Hold on. Yeah, well, it was worth a try. It's a pretty current, see if I can zoom in. Now this is as close as I can get. I think it's a 2008 clad dime. Alrighty, on to the next one. Alright, a penny. Stinking Lincoln. Still finding them. On to the next one. Okay, it looks like my next find is a Chuck E. Cheese token. It's been a while since I found one of those. It's, you know, right underneath the surface. It looks like it's been there for some time. The plating's starting to come off and it's been discolored. So, alrighty, Chuck E. Cheese token. On to the next one. Okay, I'm out of the tot lot. A lot of people started getting, you know, wanting to ride the swings and whatnot. A lot of kids came, so I cleared out early. I'm in a different part of this park, and this park's been around since the early 1920s. I'm in a town called Newcastle. Despite the name, I think the name Newcastle was first coined in the 50s, but prior to that, this community was called Lake Bourne, and Lake Bourne still exists. So I'm hoping to come up with some early silver. I went back and I checked the demographics in city council, and I went into the records, took a look at what neighborhoods were existing back. I went all the way back to 1910, and this was a farmer's property consisting about I think it was 48 acres. Right now it's the city of Newcastle, so let's see what we can find. I'm at the stage area where they have small acts, entertainment. They have this big shindig here, the 4th of July. I haven't been here this 4th of July, and since it's Labor Day weekend, there's only been a couple of months that have went by, so hopefully this area hasn't been combed over too hard by other metal detectorists. Stay tuned, we'll see what we can find. Okay, my first find appears to be a surface find, a Stinking Lincoln, and that's a good sign. That means this area hasn't been combed over, or that this is a recent drop. So stay tuned, and you know, hopefully I'll find something significant. Alrighty, on to the next one. Okay, it looks like my next signal is an 87. On the Garrett AT Pro, that's generally where silver resides, as well as clad quarters. Now, if you're a subscriber and you've looked at, watched my videos, you know that I'm trying to break the over 1,000 clad quarter mark for 2014. At my last count, I was 892, I believe. I'll have to go back and verify that during the wrap-up. I'll confirm that, but I believe I'm at either 892 or 893. Gotten a signal. It's an 87s, probably a clad quarter. I'm going to go ahead and dig this live. Stand by. Go ahead and mark the spot. Sounds pretty shallow, and I'm going to chase it with the Pro Pointer. Could potentially be a surface find, and yes it is. Clad quarter, surface find. Here we go. Number 894, I believe. I'll call it 894 until I confirm it during the wrap-up. Alright, there you have it. On to the next one. Okay, my next signal is in the plug, about 3 inches down. Looks like a clad dime. You get a close-up of that. Coming in as an 82 on the Garrett AT Pro. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, the next one is another clad quarter, about 3 inches down. I think this makes 895 if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll confirm that during the wrap-up. And we'll back off on it, and there's the hole and plug right there. So, clad quarter, potentially number 895, about 3 inches down on the Garrett AT Pro, Labor Day weekend, Lake Boren Park. On to the next one. Alright, my next find is unusual but rather cool. I do fish. This is a fishing lure. Looks like a small rooster tail, and it was coming up as a 67, 66, 67 on the Garrett AT Pro, and whenever I hit that, by golly, I stop and I take notice. That is where gold comes in, and even though this does look like a bright gold, it's not. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in my tackle box anyway, because I do fish quite a bit, and whenever I get the chance, I do use these types of Mepps lures or Wildcat lures, and yeah, they work great. Alrighty, on to the next one. Alright, another surface find, clad quarter, number 896. So, yeah, not doing too bad today. On to the next one. Okay, another surface find. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's coming up as an 85. A lid to something. I don't think it's gold. If it is, it's gold-plated silver. It's I don't know. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. It looks gold. I'm not sure though. I don't see any markings on it whatsoever. Huh. It's fairly heavy though. God, that looks really, really nice. There is some writing on it, but it's too small for me to read. I'll take a look at this at the during the wrap-up. Alright, on to the next one. Again, not exactly sure what that is. Alright. If it's the lid to something, I'm going to try to find out where the other half of it is. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, my next one's a clad dime. About 1.5 inches, 2 inches down. No big deal. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, I think I just found the other half of whatever that is, or something very similar. I'm just laying there about 5 feet from the other one. Let's take a look at what this is. Yep. Exact same thing as the one I found about 10 minutes ago. I'm not exactly sure what these are. It'd be really great if they were gold. I knew that if I just kind of combed the area, I'd come up with the other one. Again, I don't know what they are. Not sure if they are gold. They do feel heavy. Coming up as 85 on the Garrett AT Pro. So there you have it. Two of whatever these are. Really don't know what these are. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, first signal turned out to be some junk. I'm going to keep at it and we'll see what we'll come up with. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, I was getting a 87 signal about 4.5, 5 inches down. I went ahead and cut the plug, and there on the bottom you could see it looks like a quarter. I haven't brushed it off yet, but it also looks pretty shiny too, so I don't know what to think. I want to say it's silver, but I don't want to be too hasty, so let's take a look at this. So 88 to 90. On the Garrett AT Pro. And I'm looking at this area right there. Right here. It's in there pretty good. These roots. Oh. What is that? Oh, nice. Nice. It's a Standing Liberty quarter. See if I can make a date out on that. God, my eyes are bad. There is a date. Let me put that back in there. That little recessed and get a zoom up on that. Maybe I can use the camera to quick focus in there. Find out if that has a readable date. Standing Liberty quarter. Wow. That is my first Standing Liberty quarter. I wasn't having any luck at the volleyball court. In fact, I didn't find anything except for a pipe. So I went down to the lower half of the park. Literally the lower half. This is a park that's been on a hill. You know, I'm on the lower half of it, and this is the older part of the park. First incorporated, I believe, in 1910. Wow, nice. My first Standing Liberty. I can't make a date on that, and I don't have my glasses. Usually these coins are really hard to get a date on because they were such high relief. The date and the facial features, the breasts and area was the first to wear down. But this doesn't look like in too bad condition. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we'll take a closer look at this during the wrap up. Wow, my very first Standing Liberty quarter. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, my next find is a Canadian maple leaf penny. Looks like it's a 1979. See if I can get that a little bit more crystal clear for you. Sorry, the footage is gonna jiggle here. This is as close as I can get it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can make it out. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. It's kind of crusty. We'll take a closer look at it during the wrap-up. Nice old Canadian penny. And I found a couple of these before. The oldest I've ever found was a 1953. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, my next signal was coming up pretty shallow, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches down, high 80s, 88, 89. I went ahead to dig this, and lo and behold, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Looks like a trim piece off of an old Oldsmobile. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on old cars, but that does look like the old Oldsmobile insignia. Let's take a closer look at that. Stand by. Oh, that's been in the ground for quite some time. Look at that. Plating's starting to come off. And that does look like the old Oldsmobile. Again, I'm not exactly sure what that is. If any of you guys out there know what this is and can tell me if I'm right or wrong in regards to this being an old Oldsmobile trim part. I think this was part of the interior trim. Alright, there you have it. Something or another. Just goes to show you, you never know what you're going to find. A potential old Oldsmobile part, about 2 inches down, coming up as 88 on the Garrett AT Pro. Trim piece, I believe. Again, if you guys know what this is, let me know. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, my next find, is some type of link off of a bracelet or maybe a necklace, a chain of some type. Coming up as 83, so it could be silver. We'll check it out during the wrap up. All right, on to the next one. All right, starting to get into the Cedars, a portion of the park that's halfway in between the upper and the lower field, and hopefully I'll find something here. All right, on to the next one. Okay, sun's starting to come out. It rained just a little bit ago. Sun's starting to come out. Kind of getting this wet, slushy effect here in the park. Looks like my next one's another clad quarter. 897, I believe. On to the next one. All right, another clad quarter, 898 surface find. There you have it. On to the next one. All right, my next one apparently is a surface find. Looks like a pocket spill. Let's go ahead and investigate this. All I did was just kind of move the grass aside. I know I see 2 quarters and a dime. Let's see if there's anything else in there. Stand by. Okay, 1 quarter. That's quarter number 898. A dime. Another dime. 899. And 900. $0.95. All right, on to the next one. Okay, the AT Pro is still saying that I've got something there. Looks like another quarter. 87, 88. All right, let's see what we got. Always pays off to recheck your holes. I don't see anything yet. I'm gonna have to go in with the digger. It's just right below the surface. Sorry about the plug. It's, you know, wet, and whenever that happens, you just can't cut anything good. Well, there's another quarter right here. So that's 901. Try it again. Well, there might be some more. Just take a swing with the AT Pro and see what it says. Well, it looks like that's pretty much it. All right, on to the next one. Okay, I was getting a 66, 67, and about 4 or 5 inches down. I cut the plug. I don't see anything. I'm going to go in and chase it with the Pro Pointer. Stand by. We'll do this live. Metal of some type. Yeah, I can't tell you what that is. Some type of metal. Junk scrap. I'm not sure. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, I'm close to the tip of my digger. I was getting another 88, 89 signal. I thought this was going to be, you know, clad quarter number, whatever, 903. But when I went down to pick it up, this is what I found. Not a quarter at all. This looks like a collapsed string. That's heavy. That's silver. I'm pretty sure it's silver. There's writing inside of it. I can't see it. It looks like a silver band of some type. See if I can zero in on that. Got a nice decorative design on it. Fairly heavy. I'm pretty sure that's 925. Looks like somebody stepped on it. Surface find. Thought it was a clad quarter. It was ringing up exactly like a clad quarter. We'll take a closer look at this at the wrap-up. Alright, not a bad Labor Day find. On to the next one. Clad dime. Yeah. 4 inches down. On to the next one. Okay, I believe this is clad quarter number 907. I've lost the count. I did not bring my little check-off book with me today. I left it in the car. So this quarter was actually pretty deep. I mean, it was about 5.5, 6 inches down. But I believe that's 907. By golly, I think I'll make 1,000 before the end of the year. Alright then, let's go on to the next one, alright? Hey folks, you've got the Health Deep Digger here, and this is the wrap-up of the Labor Day hunts. There's 2 hunts throughout the course of the Labor Day weekend, and I did pretty good. Most of these objects you've seen footage of. A few of them you did not. We'll start off with the pipe. You did hear reference about the pipe. I was in a volleyball court and there were kids there, so I didn't film that, and you know, that's just something that you just don't do, right? So I don't partake anymore. I mean, in my 20s I was a rough and wild type of guy, but there you have it. And then of course you know, the quarter deal. If you're a subscriber to my videos, you know what the deal is here. I'm trying to go over 1,000 for year 2014. And then here was a really surprising find. This is a Standing Liberty quarter. I cleaned it off as best as I could. Let's see if I can get a steady hand in there. 1929. There we have it. And then on to the rest of the clad, some dimes, nickels. I didn't film any of the nickels. And for some reason my camera's just decided to go out of bounds again. I don't know why it does that, but it does that. And then of course the pennies. Now here's that bracelet that I enjoyed pulling out. The end broke. But if I can zoom in on it, you'll notice that it does have a 925 Italy stamp. Let's see if I can find that. There's 925 there on the clasp. But yeah, some dingy silver. It'll shine up really nice. I'm not too concerned about shining it up because it is broke. It's got it's missing that clasp on one end. It's 20 some odd grams. Here, let's get a weight on that. Stand by, all right? Anyway, as I was saying, 22.7 grams for the silver bracelet, and it'd probably be an even 23 grams if the end piece was still there. But there you have it on the bracelet. Let's get back to the other item. The banded silver ring. Let's see if I can get into it. It does say Mexico sterling on it, and kind of a fancy hammered with artisan crafts marks on that. A band ring, Mexican sterling, so that's .925. And I still don't know what these are. There's no markings on them. They look like decorative. They're non-magnetic, so, and I don't think they're gold. They're something. And this was cool. I did not film this. This is a token. I've got several of these now, and let's see if I can get a steady shot on that. It's kind of pretty cool. See if I can zoom in on it. Yeah. I don't have my glasses. I can't read the fine print, but hopefully this comes out on the video. And then on down, Chuck E. Cheese token. And Sacagawea dollar that I did not film. And there's that, I think what it is, an Oldsmobile trim, something like that. And kind of a cool pin. Looks like a robot of some type. Let me rotate the camera here. Pin button of some type. And then one of those elongated pennies. Those are pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, there you have it. The results and wrap up of the Labor Day hunts. Enjoy!